Hey guys, so today's video was very highly requested. It's not something that I would necessarily just sit down to film for your guys' pleasure unless I knew you guys really wanted to see it, and lo and behold, you do. So this is my everyday makeup look, my super neutral, boring look. And I'm sorry, but I do believe this is a boring look for me. This is what I wear to work pretty much every day that I work, just because older folk that come into my work don't necessarily like the new weird style makeup that I've kind of been into lately. Only shadows that I use in this look are from this Naked Urban Decay Basics palette. I don't have any other Naked palettes at all. This is the only one that I picked up because it has mostly the matte colors from those. So, my friends, let's dive right into this neutral face tutorial thingy. Alright, so I've already primed and foundationed my skin. Put a little bit of concealer here and there wherever I need it the most, which for me is directly under the eyeballs, because my lifestyle being constant stress, I have developed these lovely little bags under my eyes. Woo! So, first off, I'm going to prime my eyelids. I always go in with this color, I guess it's almost the middle one. It's just a super pale color. And that one is just basically like my perfect color, like it's my skin color basically, so I put that right all on the lid. Once I've got a pretty decent wash, I go in with this brown color right here and just kind of define the crease a little bit. Then I'm going back with the big fluffy brush that I use for all over lid color, getting just the tiniest amount of that brown on the end of it, and blending the brown up a tiny bit, just so that it looks a little more seamless. I go into this little dark black here called Crave. Not too much, just a little bit on the end, and I'll just go at the very base of that crease just to darken it up, just in the base. I find it makes a decent fade that way. This bottom color here, called Venus, is probably one of my favorite colors in the palette. I am not really into shiny, shimmery colors, but this one really does tie the whole look together. Every other shadow that I've used so far on my lid has been matte, and if I just dabble a little bit into this guy here, Venus, and put it like under the brow bone, it just like shines it right up and just makes it look like an overall gorgeous look. I'll also throw this sometimes right in the corner of my eye, just to brighten it up, maybe look like I'm more awake than I possibly could be ever. Now, after I'm done with all of the shadows, everything looks in place, I'll do a pretty good old trusty cat eye. Woo! You cannot go wrong with the cat eye these days, or ever, really. And I use what's only suiting for a cat eye is the Kat Von D ink liner, I believe it is. As you guys have seen in a lot of photos, it makes a really nice precise line. It's just super nice. This one is a felt tip, so it just glides on really nicely. I've been really super loving having the blue in the waterline, so I've just been using the 24/7 Urban Decay liner in LSD, sparkly blue one, and I've just been using it in the waterline as a replacement for the black that I somehow misplaced. Ow, it is not sharp at all. Being prepared for tutorials. Why are you so worried? You never treat me this way. Now, I totally and completely agree with the fact that once you start filling in your eyebrows, you just never go back because they're just sad looking right now, and I need some brow action. A lot of you guys wanted to know how I do my brows. You are going to be very, 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 very disappointed with the fact that there is no real routine that I have or extensive collection of brow products that I put on. And no. I just use Sugar Pill's Bulletproof and a little angle liner brush, and I just literally go in with a little bit of product, and I do my little tail area first, just like so. Ta-da! Then I start at the bottom of the eyebrow. Make a nice solid line to the tail, and then go to the top and do the top line. And I'm literally just using the exact way that my brow goes. After they're all filled in, I kind of go with a big thick brush and do a little bit of just a dusting, just to make sure that they're not going to be smudging all day long. That's basically a finished eye look. What I usually use on my cheeks might be a little bit different than what other people, I have no idea. I use the NARS Orgasm on my cheeks. Just kind of go in for a flush of something. Sometimes I'll just go in with this little orange MAC mineralized blush. It's called Warmth of Coral, and I'll just like kind of pop it underneath that pink. Not too much of it, just like a tiny bit, and like right at the bottom of where I was putting the NARS. It kind of looks a little crazy right now, but then I just kind of blend it out. And quite frequently I will be wearing a red lip with this look, just because it's classic, you know, goes with it very well. However, there are many times that I'll switch it up and do a different colored lip if it's a day off. I found that wearing crazy lip colors to my job really is not a good idea. People don't appreciate them quite so much where I wear. Just gonna go in with a little bit of red just to finish it up. So this is the finished look. Hope you guys enjoy it. It's just super, 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 super simple, neutral eye that I've found myself having to wear a lot lately. It's not so bad. Could be worse, right?